We've got exciting news for bourbon lovers. Tickets to the 34th Annual Kentucky Bourbon Festival go on sale April the 17th with exclusive early access for bourbon insiders on April the 16th. So whether you're looking for a bourbon taster weekend pass or a VIP experience, there is something for everyone coming up this year at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Randy Prosty is the president of the festival. He joins us here in studio with more on what we can expect. Always great to see you here.
Likewise. It's that time of year again.
34th annual.
It's crazy. It's the fifth year since we've changed the model.
Yeah.
And it gets more exciting every year. People ask if I'm getting burned out or tired of it. And I said, no, why? I mean, we finally got it to where we knew it had to be. And the anticipation for tickets is higher than it's ever been. It's more important to the distilleries than ever because of the ability to sell. So I can't wait. 5 months from now, it'll all be over, and we'll be talking about our 35th anniversary.
Oh, my gosh. And so it's always crazy that you and I, usually Derby season, will get together and talk here on set, talk backside at Derby as we get ready for that event. People are always like, why are you guys talking about it already? Because it's in September. It's because these tickets that are going on sale, folks, are going to go fast.
That's right. Historically, the VIPs sell out during that pre-sale, so you have to be a bourbon insider. You go to the Bourbon Festival website, and you get early access for 24 hours before it goes on sale to the public. And I sit there every year hoping that we're going to sell tickets. That's my biggest nightmare. Like, tickets don't sell, and then when I see it happening in real time, it's pretty humbling. So.
When are the dates this fall?
September 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Earlier.
It's the weekend immediately after Labor Day.
I love it.
It's kind of the official kickoff to National Bourbon Heritage Month, so that's why we did that.
In beautiful Bardstown, Kentucky,
it is.
The bourbon capital of the world. The festival grounds are absolutely charming and lovely, and I bet you tinker with not only events every year and what you want to offer, what you want to sell, but even the layout of the festival. Don't you go back? You tinker with everything.
That's the word.
So go through all the things that you tinkered with that we're going to see and experience this year.
Well, and I have people stop me that have been to every one of the festivals in the last couple of years and say, we love what you did this year. The reason we keep coming back is because it does change every year and we don't just mail it in. So you're right. A couple months ago already, I was sitting with our operations director and relaying out the entire festival grounds. The distilleries want to grow their footprint. They want larger spaces to be able to engage with the bourbon enthusiasts that come from all over the world now. So yes, it's constantly changing, but not just for the sake of change. There is a method to the madness, which is to make it flow better, to make it look better, to give a better environment for the distilleries. I always say the distilleries are first, and the ticketed guests come second, because if you don't have the distilleries there and willing to invest and grow, then everyone downstream kind of loses. And I always use the analogy, you're talking about Derby, I always use the analogy of all the marketing and all the ticket sales and sponsorship and all the fanfare. If you don't have the 20 horses in the starting gate, you don't have the Kentucky Derby. And that's the way we approach our distilleries, as being the most important thing. So.
You have this new, Oris President's Club?
Oris watch?
Watches.
It's
quite a big get, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, yes. Well, because people who appreciate fine bourbon and are willing to travel and leisure travel, that are also appreciating other quality items in their life. So Oris timepieces coming on board, Jacob Bromwell flasks, the handmade flask, are a sponsor partner, and then we have Retro 51. Last year we started a tradition with an annual pen, a writing instrument. They're probably $100 MSRP when you go online, but they partnered with us. So all of our VIP guests have access to those kind of things. But the Oris President's Club is going to be, it's a whole new direction, because it's actually a year-round membership that includes the VIP experience. And when I say VIP experience, it includes 3 nights at the new Trail Hotel, exclusive shuttles back and forth from the hotel to the festival. The entire 3rd floor of my permanent office has been renovated to be an event space, so they get their own private bar, reserved table for the whole weekend. They have their own locker to store their bottles in. It's pretty spectacular. And then the cool thing is that in the spring, we'll do a distillery experience with these 24 people. There's only 24 in the entire world that'll have this. So we'll do a barrel selection process with them in the spring. And then Chris Morris, the master distiller from Brown-Forman Woodford Reserve is going to host this group at the Pendennis Club in the Rathskeller in the fall.
Oh,
so
nice.
in addition to getting that world-class experience at the festival, they're going to be treated like royalty when they come back in the other times of the year.
You hit on a key thing of why this continues to be so successful and grow. It's adding premium sponsors, premium events,
Right.
premium experiences,
Right.
because people want something like that they've never. I could go to Kentucky and try bourbon anywhere,
Right.
but I can't get an experience like that.
That's right. That's right. And so this year we're really stepping up the focus on culinary and cocktails. So every year we take 2 or 3 top areas that we want to really emphasize that elevates the entire experience. And this year it's the culinary and the cocktails. People don't want to just sample and buy bourbon and go home and drink it neat. They want to make cocktails. They want to be good hosts and hostesses. They want to be able to incorporate it into their culinary at home. So that's really, we're stepping up. We have had 5 events in each year for the last 4 years. We're now going to be at 20. So the Great Tent is going to be the home to all of this. It's going to be crazy. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. All right. Well, we'll see you at Derby. Number 1, get your tickets, going on sale very, very soon. This is scheduled for September 5th through the 7th.
That's right.
It's going to go fast, right? For all that information, just head on over to kybourbonfestival.com.